Welcome to the first unit of this training. So I quickly give here an overview about the content of the first unit. So the first unit has two parts. Part number one contains the following content. We will start to talk about what is sound actually. How does actually a sound wave exist in the air? What happens when it reaches our ear, and what does it basically to our brain? So we'll really go down to the basics and talk about what is sound. I think it's quite crucial, you know that. So because everything is built upon it. Everything in the end is a physical sound wave. So that will be number one. And number two, as I mentioned already, we talk always about waves. So there is somehow sound is somehow always a wave in the air. So I want to explain you a little bit about wave theory. What is a wave? What do we have to know about waves? Also that we can talk with each other about it in a professional way. And then number three, I want to talk about frequencies. Frequencies is closely related to wave theory. Frequencies consist of waves basically. So also this one is a really crucial one. You should have a good understanding in what is a frequency. How can I also calculate with frequencies? You will definitely need that somewhere in your career as a sound engineer. Then we have the second part, which is acoustics basics. Still this unit number one, but part number two. And in that part, we will talk first about reflections. So reflections is when the sound basically hits some wall, let's say, or other material, other parts in the room. What happens with the sound wave? So this will be all about room acoustics. Then number two, we talk about absorption. It's closely related to room acoustics, but more into material. So how does different material react when a sound wave hits that material? Number three will be about volume. So I'm most likely you have heard about that we talk in decibel when we talk about sound volumes, but in this part number three here, we will talk about what actually is decibel. How did we get to this unit? So we will basically go from the physics and calculate through or walk through to how we get to decibel. And then number four, pretty important too, is the overlay of sound waves. So that means when there is two sound waves at the exact same time, at the exact same point in the room, what does happen? So they occur at the same place, so they basically overlay. We have to sum them up and then we get a certain effect. So we'll talk about what happens when the sound waves overlay. Also, you should know about this. And this will also conclude unit number one. So to summarize it, it's really the acoustics, it's the physics behind sound, and it should give you like the basis, and we will build upon this basis in the units to come. See you there.